Hello, and welcome back to Killer Frequency. In the previous episode, we helped Cassie and a group of teen friends survive the Whistling Man. Sadly, one of them did die, Jimmy. After that, I went outside to get a disc, saw the Whistling Man, terrified me half to death, went down to the creepy basement of K-Fam, found out that our janitor Clive, the one that I kind of figured out was our killer, or we still don't know if he is. We found out that he has a board of potential victims and that I have to probably solve it right now. So without further delay, let's get into it. So our potential victims are Chuck Brody from the Athletics Club, Ant Williams from the Car Club, Kim Walker from the Improv Club, and Rebecca Allen from the Car Club. Interesting. So these might be the 4 locations that are one of these potential victims might be at. I think Clive already figured it out, which was something. Now, the lady that called, that started all this by making us go out there, said that clue, well, from what I digested, is that the clue might be in this disc, like the final thing to actually make sure that, you know, to get the proper person and warn them, I guess. So let's read what we got here. So this is for Chuck Brody, which is the Athletics Club guy, looking a little suspicious himself. Festival of Disaster. Big wheel breaks free, 15 injured. Who is to blame? Gallows Creek Harvest Festival closed early this year after tragedy struck only hours after opening. The big wheel broke free from its supports and rolled through town. An investigation is currently underway. More on page 12. Don't understand that one. Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. Former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun not intended. Drop tickets in the bucket below. Thanks. Well, I wonder how much that actually helped him in the long run. So here we have Gallows Creek Game Day. Isn't this just him? Okay. Oh, here's something about the festival victims. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted by talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. They have been ordered to do community service for a total. Is there something in the back here? I swear you could have inspected stuff. Yeah, there's nothing on the back here. Let's move on to Kim Walker, since we're gonna have to find out most of the stories right now. All right, here we have flu for thought. Local Dr. K. Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different to any other year. Make sure you are protected. So this is 1984, which was 3 years ago, meaning she is still alive. Not saying that anyone else is not dead, but let's see what else we could do here. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on an evening. He has asked to remain anonymous. Well, that's not gonna really help your case, because 14 years ago, that's 1972. Let me see here. 1972, they do line up. So this is Chuck Brody. He is at a gas station, it seems. Chuck Brody is at a gas station. Boom, that's you. Now let's continue on with Kim Walker. All right, so I have something else here that I spotted from Kim Walker. It's a marriage announcement. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein on 30th May 1970. Best wishes to the happy couple. Congratulations. So that means that she's married once she said this. The pieces are slowly coming together. All right, let's see more about Ant Williams, because I can't collect any more pieces from these random scraps of paper. So let me read what Ant Williams is all about. Staff surge at power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Wait, it says right here, Diary of a Car Thief, Police Informant Tell-All book. That looks like Rebecca Allen, so that's a clue right there in itself that she is our car thief. All right, so this might be connecting to her right here. Wait, hold on. It says right here, Thursday, May 12th, 1977. Beep, beep, look out. Tragedy. 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fell on bus. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek local, Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Huggins, Mr. P. Stein, Miss K. Stein, and Miss J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of the victims. The incident is not being treated as suspicious. So someone died in 1977. Was that Kim Walker? She did get married to Peter Stein. So does that mean that she died? Mr. P. Stein died. So Miss K. Walker is dead. No wonder there isn't more on her. She's deceased. All right, here we have something probably relating to Rebecca Allen. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warned citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. The crime wave of 70 will be stopped. I can assure you, we must work together to bring this criminal organization down. So it seems like right here, hold on now, that she is the leader of this crime organization. From this paper, it seems that Rebecca Allen left Gallows Creek. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of a tell-all book, Diary of a Car Thief, moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars, then she stole our time and money, said our reviewer. Jim Randy, last year, she left in 1987, meaning that she's no longer here this year. Crime syndicate impounded, criminal operation shut down, 24 arrests, inside informant walks free. Police have today finally put an end to the long-running car thieving crime syndicate. The arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators to investigators. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as RA, has walked free with no charges. RA as Rebecca Allen. I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I want to get out of here. Please buy it. Oh, so this is Rebecca Allen. So she's the one that said, who cares? I just stole a couple cars. All right, 1987. This probably has something to do with us. Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention. Tuesday 1st, Sunday 6th September. Do you care about health and safety? Good. Then come on down to the yearly convention. Get started in a career in health and safety advising. Learn about health and safety in the workplace, featuring a special mystery guest. The lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster in 1972. They say you learn from your mistakes. Well, I turned mine into a career. Well, that is, of course, gonna be our Aunt Williams down here. So she's the one with the trailer park, but she's no longer there since she sold it. Kim Walker is dead as hell. You're at a power station. That is all, to be honest. Okay, that's not much to go on. We could either... Alright, let me look at this deceased stuff one more time. Now that's interesting. Now let's put on this record to see if there's any clues in it. The barn finds a long ride home. Let's listen into it. Okay, that's doing nothing for me. I thought they'd have lyrics, but I guess not. So either Chuck Brody, or he's been a victim. In the previous episode, the whistling man left Casey alive, and one of the options was that he saw her as a victim and decided not to kill her. I personally thought that was dumb, but if that is the case, that means that Chuck Brody should be fine since he is a victim. But depending on how you see it, the whistling man can be envious that he won the lottery ticket. But if he wants to get justice, he's probably gonna go after Aunt Williams because he caused the incident. Let me summarize all these plot lines so you won't be confused. Chuck Brody survived the disaster caused by Aunt Williams because he was being negligent. They raised lottery tickets for him for some reason and he won one of them. They didn't have a newspaper outlet for it, but it seems like he won. They got justice for some reason, and the people have been ordered to do community service, so Aunt Williams had to do community service. After that, he bought a gas station with the local money, all right? Kim Walker ended up getting married to Peter Stein on 1970, but on this flu shot here from 1984, wait, what? Okay, I ran into a contradiction here. If this flew for thought, for K. Walker recommends all locals get their shoot ASAP. Flu season upon us is no different than any other year. Make sure you are protected. So either the person that died wasn't Kim Walker. She didn't take his last name. Because this is, alright, because she's saying 84, right? That means that the bus incident killed her husband, but not her somehow. Meaning that the hospital is Kim Walker, since she is somewhat related to health. That's my loose, strange, stringent here. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Kim Walker could still be alive. Rebecca Allen is basically our car thief. The crime syndicate she was involved in got, you know, taken down, and she snitched on her co-conspirators. She got money from selling the book that you can see up here, and she got fed up with all the hate that she was getting in Gallows Creek, so she sold off her trailer park and left to Manhattan. So she's not a victim. She can't be a victim this night. And Williams, however, after being the cause of the person that caused the, you know, the accident, he went to find work at a power station and now is gonna hold a convention for health and safety this September the 6th. Now this is getting really convoluted, so let's see what Peggy has to say.
How's it going?
It's not going well.
I could really use some help. Crispy Critter is really
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is.
I do.
There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
Tonight?
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Yes, please. I need more help.
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with
I've been
this.
really methodical
Try
with it.
grouping the notes by who they're about.
I did.
You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline.
I did.
Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Alright, so you just told me what I've already known. So, Rebecca Allen. So, he's saying that tonight, September 3rd, he's gonna attack, right? So, that means that I gotta find someone that's still at their spot. It'll keep me busy on the evenings. He has asked to remain anonymous. Does that mean the gas station... No, it's 24-hour gas station bought by him. That means he has to be at the gas station unless he doesn't stay in the gas station that whole time. We don't know if the power station has people 24/7 there though. Kim Walker could have died, but somehow talks about that. I don't know, that's weird. Doesn't mean that she's gonna be there at night though, because it's literally at night. This is really confusing then, because Chuck Brody could be at his gas station that he owns, but it's absolutely night and not evening. That means that it can't be him, since he's not gonna be at the gas station later at night, unless he switched it up like since a year. Damn, this is not giving me, the music ain't even giving me an answer either, man. Like, what is this? I'm trying to put it together. So he could stay late at night, this one fluke incident at his 24-hour gas station, and then just get murdered because I thought he was only working evenings. You know, he was scheduled his own, he scheduled himself as the evening. Hospital, Kim Walker could possibly still be alive, even though she was supposed to die here, which is kind of crazy to me, because Miss K. Stein and Miss J. Mildred, like, what? This timeline moves, and then she's still alive. How? I'm like, what? Does she mean 1784? But she hasn't lived till that. So what does she mean 84? There's no way. There's like nothing that correlates that. Rebecca Allen is the clearest one, that because she left. She left February and it's September, so she's no longer here. Power station for Aunt Williams. It seems like he's still here, but don't know if he's gonna be at the power station late at night. Don't know if they do overnight stuff. Also for Kim Walker, if she's still alive, do they have her scheduled for the night? And if so, do they work through the night? I don't think they do. I'm gonna go with, alright, I'm gonna go with Chuck Brody then. I know I've been saying that he's a victim and he's not gonna get targeted, but I should just listen to myself previously, and that the Whistling Man doesn't care about victims. I feel that Aunt Williams won't be working at the power station anymore, since this is like very old, and since he's made a career out of health and safety, he wouldn't be, you know, still somewhere he's working at if he's made a career out of this. I'm gonna go with Chuck Brody. Let's get it, Peggy. Let's get it.
How's it going?
I got it.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm going with
I'm sure.
Let's
do this.
Yeah,
okay.
Bro
Name
here.
first.
Chuck Brody.
Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
He's gonna be like, oh, what can I help you for? We got gas on deck. Hot dogs in the rotisserie. Flies haven't touched them.
Chuck
Who
Brody.
is that?
Listen, I know this
That doesn't sound
crazy,
like Chuck
but
Brody.
we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man?
That's Chuck Brody? That's how he sounds?
Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and...
Oh, God.
The year I finally let myself forget. What you forget?
I finally let myself forget.
Wait. Forget what? Run.
Quit talking and run!
Yeah.
I think he ran off.
Well, thankfully.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Ooh. What is that?
It sounds like something blew up.
I don't know what, man.
Bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
That's Chuck?
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Oh, dang.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me
Dude,
out.
you had people in there?
Town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Why was the ambulance there?
Yeah. Damn it, that firebolt threw me. I've got to get to the hospital.
Where Kim Walker works at, right?
Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but... Yeah. I gotta go.
Yeah, I bet. You just lost a lot.
Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up.
Yeah, what was that about
Get us
today?
into some music while I deal with this.
Sure.
Here's some music while
We put on
regroup
Dawn's
here
favorite
on
tune, even though she didn't
KFAN
really help me.
189.16.
She didn't say who the next
Stream.
victim was. Peggy? I don't like the silence that we have between each other. Peggy? Excuse me? Are you okay?
There's gotta be more in the basement to show
I'm
us who
not
Clyde's
going
targeting.
down there.
And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him.
Nah.
Stop the killings before they can happen.
No.
Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Dude, I'm not going down there. Are you okay? I brought the goddamn board up here so I wouldn't go back down there. Peggy, you're annoying me to high hell right now. I can't even say what I want to say to you. Alright. We'll go down to the creepy basement because Peggy doesn't want to get her fat ass out of that goddamn table, man. Oh my. The music sounds a lot more uplifting somehow. Even though I'm about to head into this terrifying situation. Never mind, it's just as terrifying as always. Alright, mama huevo, bro. What mama huevo? You know what Monday left me like? Ooh, Monday left me broken, man. Monday left me broken. Okay. What even is that other door over there? Okay, how are these cans put back up? Don't understand that. Can I knock them back down? The way they scared me last time was too much. Oh, is he gonna be at the doorway? Nope, I guess not. Okay, that's cool. Oh, baby, open up these doors. Let's just close this up. No scares. Thank you very much. Ooh. Okay.
The key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Interesting how there's an arrow pointing down and into it with two other arrows, and there's a key arrow there too. Taking that, didn't like how they were static on that pickup sound. I always hate when you can't see outside. Oh man, I was stuck here for a while last time. You know who pays the bills here? Not me. Why the fuck would I come over here? Alright, you know, sometimes in life you just gotta go. You just gotta go. With no sprint button, you just gotta go. Ooh, that isn't cool, man. Oh, there isn't much here. I could tell. Where is the basement? Is that door gonna be the basement? Wait, there's something. Okay, never mind. That's nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. I'm far away from my PC right now, man. Ooh, so I was right on that door. I thought it was gonna lead to the outside. That's cool. Does that mean that he was in here when I picked up everything? It says this is an exit. I don't see none of that. Okay,
Peggy,
Forrest.
give me some
Calm
warning
down,
before
Forrest.
yelling down the intercom.
Calm down, Peggy.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Wait, what? Why is there a whole replica of the map here? Like, this is actually the map we have upstairs. Even with the Gallows. Oh, so I guess that's just introducing you to Gallows Creek. What am I supposed to... Is there something here? Ooh. Leave? How am I supposed to leave from here? There's a walkie-talkie in there. Bro, what is... what is happening? Oh, wait, there's a tape recorder.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
Wait, can you talk to the... Can you talk to the...
It might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Can you talk to the...
Well, maybe the tape will give us
people
more
down here normally?
Give it a play.
I'm getting a little suspicious of Peggy, because how did she know I was in here? The only room that seems to have a telecom. There's no cameras around here. And I wonder if she could mute herself from me, so like she'll be able to talk freely, but I won't be able to hear her from the studio booth. Meaning she could be talking to the person that was down here the whole time and told them to leave? But then how would the... Okay. It's 1984, so... I don't know if C4 or anything timed would have been made yet, but it seems like he could have made it himself with all this electrical components. You know what? Let's just see what's on the tape. Let's listen. It's like a... Who's George Barrow?
That's when this all began for me.
Okay. Are you George Barrow?
Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Excuse me?
Wait, George Barrow?
Who's George
We
Barrow?
all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes.
Yeah.
I guess that's what this map is about.
Oh.
I think we need to
Did
see
he
what else
want me
is
down
down
here? Wait, what? Oh, these are
Before.
pictures.
Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
You know, when you said be careful, you know, I wasn't freaked out anymore until you said that. Excuse me? Is that a radio or a battery? He said follow, but that means he knew I was gonna be in here, right? Oh no, don't throw that away. I need that. I wanted to put you in my other hand. No, not throw. My other... Okay. Now you're being a little annoying. Oh, scroll. Okay, that means I can come in here then, right? That means old boy won't be hiding behind this door. But he could be just in the end of that corner over there. Hold on, I'll keep this open. I don't trust nothing. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't like how some of this stuff... Ooh. Heard a grudge type noise.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation
From drowning. Uh-huh.
The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours.
So what's the
That
time
puts
of
the time
death?
of death.
Oh. Does that mean he stopped that? Peggy? No. This door closed. Peggy? Okay, we're good still.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but...
I must,
think it
yeah,
must
it's
be
for
for
George
George.
Barrow.
Poor George. He was so young.
I wouldn't know.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What
What?
do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
I think it might be
Seriously?
Peggy.
Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here
Dawn!
recently.
It's Dawn!
I don't know.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
No.
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there?
I don't know. He's a real
if there
sick
are more
man.
Tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
Maps?
seems to be the case.
Maps? What do you mean
All right
maps?
then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
It doesn't lead me anywhere else, though. He led me one place and then said, yeah, that's good enough. Like, what? Oh, he could be hiding in here for all I know. This isn't cool. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. We're fine. We're chilling. I want to... Those are fat ass bugs. I still can't get over it. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We have here something called a delivery note. Shipping from Starling Security. What is this for? Hold on. Delivery St. Gabriel's Hospital, Christine's Gas and Repair, Roller Ricky's Roller Rink, Woodside Apartments, and K-Fam Radio Station. He delivered it to, all right, well, oh, Security and Alarm System, Model 4000. Okay, now it's making more sense. So St. Gabriel's Hospital has a security alarm system, also gas station, even though it didn't. Roller Ricky's has one, so he's safe. Woodside Apartments, unable to install, require new parts, new installation date 17th September. So does that mean that the victim that I kept talking about, Dr. Virginia, Woodside Apartments, did she die there? And was the person on the radio Dr. Virginia? KFAM, client opted for manual installation. That doesn't sound good since Clive is our person that probably, you know, did all that. Starlink Systems 3-month limited. Okay. Alright, here it is. System overview, keypad input. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted. Be assured to observe this precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering the security code, stop, press the star, then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering code and then immediately start the entry over, an erroneous code might be entered. Introduction. Our state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel total peace of mind. The Starlink Security System 4000 comes with a large range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. The maintenance call code is 311212. Alarm test. Warning, this will set off all security measures. Alarm test deactivation code. Entry code. So Clive knows the entry code to our security system basically, which is 715914. Very cool that this killer knows, eh? This guy knows everything, huh? I don't know why, but I keep thinking each time I pass through here, like this thing is gonna jump at me. Oh, what the? What? I heard creepy music. Don't know what that was about. Was it just there to scare me? Oh, should I just go out there and tell Peggy what I found? Or should I continue on? The killer could be outside that door. Why didn't I put a box on the other side so I could be like this? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. How did I miss that? Alright, that gives me yeah, I was expecting something like that. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is it. Okay, bet. Alright, sorry about that. They were not taking a hot kettle whistling its ears off over there. Kind of took me out of the situation, you know. I'm kind of grateful, kind of not. So this is the next one we're gonna have to go to. First of all, let me survey the area for any, I guess not. Ooh, this isn't good. I wanted to see if there was any pictures around here, but I guess there isn't. Okay.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face.
I want to jump on this table. Let's make ourselves small. Uh-huh.
As though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Running without stopping. Does that mean he was being chased and then got, unfortunately, he was running away from Clive? Oh man. Oh, here's the other picture. That looks like it's next to a radio room. Hold on, let me look at this file. Okay, it's supposed to be
useful.
Sheriff J. Matthews, case number 983, time assigned, all that good stuff. 856. Compliance name is Miss Sandra Sharp. Interesting. Detailed report. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. It contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd of September the 2nd, 1968. And today is the day of the report. Is that what he was talking about? We already took that one. It's the one back here. Should we report back to Peggy? I hope you're not. We're good. We're good for now. All right, we're back. Hopefully he doesn't. All right, I don't know why my mind told me this, but it saw this man running. It saw this man running through that door like the cloudy of a chance of meatballs officers.
What have you found, Forrest?
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
Yes.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life.
That is true.
Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
Running away from a killer.
Yet. I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier. Sandra Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
Yes.
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right?
Yeah.
But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A.
Your school project doesn't mean much right now, right? But you know Gallows Creek more than me.
But it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Why would the
Something like
sheriff
that.
cover it up?
I think.
Well,
Is that why
Sheriff
Clive
Matthews
killed
wrote the
them?
report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
Eviscerated, bro got smacked.
Sandra is still alive. Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
Who's Sandra?
Do you
The other
think you
cop?
found everything, Forrest?
I think there's got to be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there?
He already said these lines, alright?
Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, so to save time, is I'm gonna go through all the tapes, then buzz Peggy, and then see if we can, alright, so let's just not focus on how creepy and cluttered this place is, and focus on how cool I am. Yes, I'm very cool, what is these? What are these? I don't even know what that is. Oh, is it gonna be in this cramped corner over here? What is that? Dandruff flying about? Oh yeah, this is the one. There is a picture there too, so Clive, why would you do this? It's like you wanted to get caught. Give me some Joker vibes. Oh god, there's gonna be one on the fan. Let's just get this one out.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
So the man was running from the killer. What I find crazy is because this. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I said this when I was paused and I was deliberating to myself. You know, I was talking to myself like any real G would. I basically told myself that it sounded like Dr. Virginia, and it would make sense since she would know about this since she was a doctor. But she also said that she didn't say nothing to Lord have mercy, there's a hole. That's not very cool and not very safe. Oh, it's gonna make me go through that hole, isn't it? If I was the killer, I'd be waiting on that other side of that wall. Smack me right there. All right, so like I was saying, it sounds like Dr. Virginia is the one doing these autopsies. And let me see if it does sound like her, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't really tell since she sounded really weak in the other call. But it does sound like her. Trapped in a, wait, hold on, say that again?
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
So basically what I'm hearing is that after the guy George Barrow died, they took his arm or they took his body and they had made it sustain an injury to his arm, and she could tell because he was dead once he got the injury. That's not very good. Oh, every time I hear that slash noise, man. It's this drawer right here. I'm tall enough to see through everything, which is cool and fine unless this man just somehow just comes out of nowhere. Alright, it seems like he had 2 offices, 3 offices? Guess he had everything under the book. Don't do anything strange now. I do know karate. Let's hear this first.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Oh, didn't Dr. Virginia in the beginning, didn't she say that she was Dr. Sullivan or something like that? Or like she said she was a different name, then said she was Dr. Virginia.
Now this has to be important.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. It says Virginia here. I'm not gonna lie. That actually took me out of what I was saying earlier. Is Dr. Sullivan Dr. Virginia? Is Virginia her first name? The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of deceased being aggressive. Wait, matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. If it is the coroner's opinion, the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. But how though? Virginia Sullivan. Oh, so Dr. Virginia, her first name is Virginia, last name is Sullivan. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Sorry about that. I pressed ask. Is that Clive saying sorry that I made you cover it up, or someone else? Before I play that tape, I want to see if there's something else here. Imagine he strapped a bomb to one of these and I just blow up. Wait, what? No. Oh, okay. It somehow glitched.
A new vinyl for my collection.
Interesting. Don't come here. I have a pen. Well, never mind. I threw it away like an idiot. Let's just get this one over with. I'm gonna hide Humpty Dumpty. Alright, let's just tuck ourselves into this corner over here as much as we can.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed.
That's what I'm saying.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary.
Is today the anniversary? Is that why Chuck said something about it? Huh?
But I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess.
Are you the Whistling Man?
Kill anyone.
Wait, okay.
But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high
What?
price
This doesn't...
if I ever spoke out.
What are you...
So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, wherever the hell you are,
Huh?
to start putting the truth together.
Whoever I am, you put these all
What
thrown
the hell?
about.
Peggy is not gonna believe this.
You put all these tapes like in different areas and said, hopefully I put enough to help you, even though you could put all this in a nice ribbon, like at the front steps, like just at where your desk. I mean, I guess someone would see it. That's why you hid it back here in this creepy corner. That doesn't make much sense, in my personal opinion. Now I gotta walk back through this creepy area. Wait, hold on. Let me process this. If Clive is innocent, as he says he is, that means they played a prank on George Barrow. That's why Chuck is said, oh, I almost forgot, had that piece and all that stuff. They must have messed with George Barrow to the point that he would rather drown than survive, and then they dumped him into the reservoir. That means that everyone 20 years ago was involved in this from their graduating class. Does that mean Clive is dead though? Could it be Dawn? I still think it might be Dawn, I'm not gonna lie. The way she called me to get that disc and then Killer being out there. Her knowing that it's in the alley too. Really suspicious to me. That was Dr. Virginia. Said Clive, I didn't talk. Does that mean he has turned into a killer now? Cleaning up loose ends? Or is the killer killing people that participated in covering up George Barrow's death as a accident? Does that mean Dr. Virginia said, Clive, I didn't talk, as in, Clive, this is my final stand type stuff. I'm about to go out with a big bang. But listen, I didn't say anything though. All right, let's see what we got here. Hello, sir. No one. Okay. I think he might not be here. Not be too sure. Didn't hear the door open, so we could be fine. Oh man, we need through a lot more. Okay, Clive, I'm gonna trust you here. I'm gonna trust that you aren't the murderer that I think you are, and that you are nothing but rainbows and roses. Why would they have that water there? I have no idea. All right, so if I'm correct, Clive won't be here. The murderer is someone disconnected from us, even though they put a tape at K-Fam. Is it just because we're the only radio here? I don't know. Let's just open it up. All right, bet. We're good. Woo! Close you on up. Don't know what's up with that. All right, Peggy, I found some crazy stuff. Don't know how I'm gonna say it all down here. Should probably just go up and talk to you about it, but hey, let's do this.
What have you found, Forrest?
A lot.
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned.
Well, that's what they're saying.
It was in the newspaper and everything.
Yes. It's a cover-up.
An autopsy report.
What does it say?
It was
According to
accidental.
that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner.
Yes.
Wait, the caller from earlier. When we had to call the takeout
Listen. We don't
Was
talk
her name
about her.
Virginia?
Yes.
If only she had made it. Then we might have learned more about what's going on.
It's okay. We did what we could. The takeout idea was a long shot as it was.
It was a bad shot. I should have went
I
into the
found a
kitchen.
tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
Even
car door?
after he was
Yeah,
dead.
after he died.
Yep.
How do you suppose they can tell?
That's
How
what I'm
can
saying.
they tell? I'm a radio producer.
Probably
not a
like
coroner.
the bruise is different.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it
Dragged.
when the police collected his body.
Impossible.
I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report. What is going on here?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Highly doubt it.
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Yes.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording.
And it sounded like Clive, yeah.
I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
Exactly what I was saying. I'm looking at that door kind of hard. I'm not
Clive's
gonna lie.
last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
I think he might be
Gone?
dead.
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
It's
Possibly.
possible, yeah.
We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
That is true.
We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
That is
I know,
true. Not
but
everyone can get to a
Clive
phone
said
after
he'd
they
read
died,
about
though.
other murders
Wait, does that mean
in other
the
towns,
jazz
and
turned woman from the
murders were
beginning?
all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek.
So the reporter
He said
did
he wanted
know.
to do something good for once.
Wait, what would
The
the
word in his
reporter know?
office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them.
To
He
save
was
them.
tracking them down to save them.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
The burden.
He said
Oh,
his
yeah, I
employer
forgot about
threatened his
that.
family if he spoke out
Yeah, a
about any of
hefty
it.
price on
His
that.
employer? The one who orchestrated the
I
cover?
was about to say, are we the employer?
Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
Same.
Do you think you found everything?
Not really.
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
I'd love to know as
Someone
much as
wanted
you.
that boy's death to seem like an accident.
That is. I feel
And
like
they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Oh, it just takes me up there at 3 o'clock. Okay. I was scared.
God, you're back, Forrest.
I'm bad.
I've been running
I'm
out of
glad I don't
stuff
have
to
to walk
pad
over
our
there.
airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
It's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Sandra.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
Who's Sandra?
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her
Yeah,
desk.
that's the girl I was talking about in the beginning with I had to help her start the car.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again, Sandra!
It is us.
Nash of 189.16.
The Scream, baby!
And you're live on air.
Again, once more.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to
get a little
understand
chuckle
what's
in there.
behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. Okay. I mean, what do you got in mind?
Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number.
Oh, man.
But
All right.
what about tonight?
All right, I got...
Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Yeah.
Remember why we called?
Yeah, calm down,
Of
Peggy.
course.
Calm down,
Do
Peggy.
you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
She sounds like she could be a good company.
Knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd chase after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Are you keeping secrets? You found the body. You did find the body.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay.
It's okay, Sandra.
We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
Bluff until you make it, man.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river,
We're on air, so you,
it
I
was
don't
my
know.
studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Sure.
I understand, I
understand.
guess.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I
Stop
just
it.
needed to keep quiet, and everything would be okay.
Who was he? Of course. We understand the rent.
We
Rent
understand.
gets too high in this small
It's
town.
not like I killed him.
You
What
did
was the harm
cover
in
up
saying I found him in
his...
the reservoir instead of the river, right?
How'd you find him in the reservoir, though?
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
I can still call you tomorrow, right?
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great for us.
I still want to call you
Well,
tomorrow,
folks,
though.
If anyone
If I
out there
live.
has
That's
any
if I live.
thoughts on what's going on tonight, please.
Did I only call
in.
Sandra, though?
That's good
Didn't I
timing.
save more people?
We've got a call waiting just this second.
Well, that's cool and all, but I want to figure out why he killed Jimmy then. Was it because he's imitating the Whistling Man? But why was he trying to kill the other teens? They have
the
nothing...
caller waiting.
Listen here, Forrest, calm down. That means that... Alright, so from what I'm gathering here, he killed Jimmy for trying to pretend to be him. But why would he go after the teens since none of them are like... They have no knowledge of this murder happening. That's why she left Cassie to live. Sandra knows something about it. The reporter knew something about it, but he died. The two people I got killed was the reporter and Dr. Virginia. Seems like Dr. Virginia would have been a power player to save. Does that mean we can still call up the other people we saved though? Cause who else are Eugene? Why was Eugene targeted? He was just out there by chance, right? Unless he got the girl to get him out there. But how would Eugene be correlated to all of that? And then we saved... Well, Murphy challenged the Whistling Man, so he has nothing to do with it, if I do remember correctly. So the other 3 people that we saved doesn't matter since they aren't really correlated to it. If the officer wasn't saved, she could have died, right? This is making my head hurt. I'd love to keep on going, but this episode's gone a slight too long. I think the next episode will be the finale if I don't keep procrastinating or like being too scared to keep moving. But hey, we all make mistakes in the heat of life, Jumbo. We are pulling the pieces together. If I would have kept Dr. Virginia alive, that means that she would have gave us crucial information. Also with the reporter, sadly I didn't keep both those people alive. This call might be Dawn, or it might be Ernest calling back from the office, or like from the town they went to get reinforcements. We won't know until the next episode drops. Hope you stay safe. Don't get snatched up by the Whistling Man, and I'll see you later. Bye.